Hello, my name is Ian Stewart. I'm a manager with Paint My Home. We do a lot of residential and private works. We've got a partnership with Craig & Rose Paints, and today I'm just going to show you some paint samples of their emulsions, their eggshells, undercoats and glosses onto some panels just to create the colours, some of the darker and lighter tones that will come across you might want to use in your home. This is 1829 range, which is 110 different shades. So it comes in a litre, 2.5 and 5 litres, and I would recommend probably 1 to 2 coats after the undercoat. This panel here has been undercoated. I would always recommend putting the undercoat on. Craig & Rose have got 2 undercoats, they've got a white and a mid grey. I would put that on just on any surface, whether it be wood, walls, ceilings and that, to give you a good key. Remember and prepare your what all your walls are at before, just to give you a key on that anyway for 8 to 12. Remember, if this was a door, always lay it off up and down towards the grey. So obviously this is just a panel I've just quickly painted in with the brush, but if you were doing a larger ceiling or a wall, you would cut it in with the brush and use one of the Craig & Rose roller slates and brackets to fill in a larger area. This would be used for an inside wall or ceiling or whatever. You've got a heavier pile here which could be used externally of that 9-inch roller tray. That's the first coat of the chalky emulsion you apply on top of the undercoat. I would recommend giving that 2 to 4 hours until it's dry before recoating and applying your second coat, and after that, before it's through dry, about 7 days. I'm now going to apply the acrylic eggshell onto the white undercoat. This also comes in the 1829 colour chart with 110 colours. And it can be used internally or externally, and is ideal for using in kitchens and bathrooms. Again, if you were using that on a wooden panel or a door, obviously it off up and down towards the grain. Again, if you were using it in a large ceiling and wall, cut round about the border and then fill in with your roller. I'm now going to apply the Craig & Rose range again in the 1829 colour scheme, again 110 different colours. Coming into spring, I think this would maybe ideal for doing maybe freshening up an external door or windowsills, or again externally or anything like that. Once you've applied your first coat, I would give it probably 8 to 12 hours before applying your second coat, but that again determines on whether it's going to be internal or external in the exposure or the weather conditions. I would always recommend using the undercoat with the gloss to give it a good adhesion, that good coverage. And remember, always braid it down any of the surfaces before you apply your undercoat, and give it a light rub, braid it before you apply your gloss.
What's Ian Stewart's top tip for when undertaking a Craig & Rose project?
Well, my preparation, whether it be the ceilings, the walls or any woodwork, you can't go wrong if you prepare the surface good, get your defects and that all filled out prior to painting. That's the best advice I can ever give.
And finally, Ian, can you please tell customers why they should choose Craig & Rose?
All their paints are all of premium quality. Their undercoat comes in 2 shades, and it's a grey undercoat, acrylic primer for all walls, ceilings, woodwork. The eggshell, the gloss and the chalky emulsions all have great durability, cover and power. and also, as I say, everything comes in the 1829 colour range, so there's plenty of selection of colours for all the products.